is a reading of Bud by Lauren Brown. The stage opens with the living room set up on stage left with a couch and coffee table. On stage right, there's a porch, which is signified by some sort of bench or rocking chair. Grace walks around the living room looking for Isaiah. Isaiah is sitting on the porch playing with some toys.
Isaiah, we need to get going. We're gonna be late.
Grace looks around for Isaiah, finally spotting him sitting on the front porch. She walks over to him.
I've been looking everywhere for you. We need to go.
I was just out here playing with my toys. I thought you knew. I saw that stray dog again.
You didn't go near him, did you?
No, I just saw him across.
I know he is very cute, but we have no idea if he has fleas or any disease that could harm us. Now, let's get going. Everyone's waiting for us.
Isaiah stands up and looks around. He has a panicked look on his face and throws all his toys around looking for something.
Wait, I can't find him. I can't find him.
Okay, sweetie, calm down. What are you looking for?
I can't find Bud. He was right here. I don't want to go without him.
Okay. Are you sure this is where you had him last? Maybe you left him inside or just forgot.
I know I had him right here.
Well, I don't see him, so why don't you go look inside while I finish getting everything together?
They walk back inside and Isaiah goes around looking for Bud, his stuffed dog. Grace goes around picking up everything she needs, her purse, her phone, her keys, etc. John enters in a hurry.
Come on, everyone. We're already going to be late. I already started the car.
I still can't find him.
What can't you find?
He can't find Bud.
Okay, well, we will look for him when we get home. I'm sure he's around here somewhere.
I can't leave him. I don't want to go without him.
Hey, you're getting to be so big and grown up. Can you go for one trip without him? We will only be at Grandma's for a few hours and we are already running late. I promise we will find him when we get home. He can't be far.
Isaiah sits and thinks. He doesn't want to leave his stuffed animal, but he feels bad that they are late.
Don't forget that Grandma always has ice cream.
Okay, we can go.
They all head out the door. Both parents look relieved that they are finally leaving. Isaiah turns around and yells something into the house before he exits.
Bye, Bud. I hope you're okay.
Everyone exits. The lights go down. This is the end of the first scene. The lights come up on stage. The family returns home, entering from the front porch. Isaiah immediately runs into the house looking for Bud. Grace and John follow behind him.
Someone needs to control that stray in our neighborhood. That's the second time I almost hit that thing.
Oh, that poor dog. I wonder if he ever had a family or if he was always living on the streets.
Based on how dirty its coat is, I would say he was born stray. That dog has never received a bath.
Maybe we should try and take him to a shelter. I'm scared that one of these days someone will hit him.
Oh, honey, just leave it. It can take care of itself.
Can someone help me look for Bud?
I need to start cooking dinner, but your dad will help you look.
Grace exits to the kitchen.
All right, buddy. Are you sure you don't remember where you last had him?
I thought I had him outside with me earlier, but we couldn't find him out there.
Why don't you go look in your bedroom while I search the living room, okay?
Okay.
Isaiah exits to his bedroom. John walks around looking under the couch, under blankets, etc. After a few minutes, he gives up and sits down. Grace enters, wiping her hands on a kitchen towel.
You know, I don't even know why we keep letting him freak out over this stuffed dog. He's getting older. He needs to learn that he can't always carry it around with him.
Give him a break. He's had the stuffy for as long as he can remember. Of course he's going to have an attachment to it.
I know, but it's about time he learns to let go a little.
John, are you really trying to say that a 6-year-old needs to let go a little? He's getting older, but geez, he's not that old.
Yeah, you're right. But he has carried that stuffed dog around with him for as long as I can remember. Maybe we should do something to teach him a little more responsibility. Maybe it is time for a real dog.
Only if that's what you want. And you think that he can take care of such a big responsibility.
I think he could do it. It would certainly take his mind off this stuffed animal that he has lost. He could feed and walk it, and he would have a companion.
It's not a terrible idea. I just want you to think it through before you go and bring a dog home.
Yeah.
Isaiah enters.
Hey, you're not looking.
Oh, no, I was, and I can confidently say that it is not right in this spot.
Well, you two can finish looking later. I need some help setting the table for dinner. Come on, everyone.
Grace exits. Isaiah and John follow. The lights go down. This is the end of scene 2. The lights come up. Everyone is in the living room. John is on the couch while Grace is trying to take Isaiah to bed. Isaiah is clearly upset and does not want to go to his room.
I don't want to, not without Bud.
Come on, you can't stay up all night. You have to go to bed. And since we can't find Bud, you'll just have to go to bed without him.
No, I can't. Please, I don't want to.
John stands up and comes to help.
Come on, buddy. You have tons of stuffed animals to choose from. Just pick another one for tonight. And I am sure all of them would love to snuggle with you.
But I don't want to replace Bud.
Oh, honey, you aren't replacing him. You're just giving him one of your other stuffies a chance to cuddle with you. It's an honor.
Look, I know it can be scary without Bud. If you can go to bed without him just for tonight, I promise your mom and I will do something very special for you.
Like what?
Well, we have actually been talking about how you have grown up so much recently and that maybe it's time for you to have some more responsibility.
We were thinking that maybe it's time for a real dog.
Really?
Yes, but if you can't go to bed, then how will we know that you're grown up enough for a real dog?
I want a real dog, please. What would we name him? I want a big...
We will talk about this more tomorrow, but only if you can go to sleep right now. This is the real test.
Okay. I guess I can go for one night without Bud.
All right, come here.
Grace takes Isaiah's hand and leads him off stage to his bedroom. Isaiah waves to his dad.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
John sits on the couch and the lights go down. This is the end of scene 3. It is now early in the morning and Grace and John are sitting on the porch. Grace is holding a cup of coffee and they are talking about the previous night.
Last night was hard for Isaiah, but I also think that it was good for him.
Yeah, well, he needed to learn to let go. He couldn't carry that thing around with him forever.
I'm surprised he fell asleep. It seems like he really wants a real dog. Are we actually going to get him one?
I mean, he kept his promise and went straight to bed. I think he's responsible enough to take care of one, and he certainly proved to us how bad he wants one.
Isaiah enters onto the porch rubbing his eyes. He looks like he didn't sleep very well.
Hey, sweetie, did you sleep okay?
Yeah, I had a hard time going to bed without Bud, but I'm okay now, I guess.
That's okay. It can be hard without someone you usually depend on, but you were so brave and strong for getting through the night.
And look, we might not be able to ever find Bud, but you just proved that you don't need him. Maybe it's for the better, so you can move on with other things. I'm sure Bud is somewhere having lots of fun.
Does this mean we're going to get a real dog? Please, oh please, can we? I'm old enough and I can walk him and feed him and potty train him.
Look, this is a very big deal, and very big deal that I don't think we can rush into.
At this moment, a stray dog walks onto the porch holding something in its mouth. Everyone is startled.
Hey!
John tries to shoo the dog off the porch, but it sets something down at Isaiah's feet. A small stuffed dog that looks exactly like him.
Bud! The stray brought Bud back!
Isaiah picks up the stuffed dog and hugs the stray. John tries to stand and pull Isaiah away from the dog, but Grace stops him.
Hey, let him.
Hey, what about him?
Isaiah points to the stray.
What?
Can he be our new dog? I always see him walking around the neighborhood. He doesn't have any owners.
I don't know, buddy. He could have some issues that we have no idea about.
Please, it's perfect. We were looking for a dog and he just came to us. It's fate.
John looks to Grace. She gives him a look that shows it's up to his decision. He turns back to Isaiah and sighs.
All right, buddy, we can keep him.
Yes! I love him so much. We're gonna be best friends. We're going to have so many adventures together.
What are we going to name him?
Isaiah looks at his stuffed animal and then at the dog.
I think we should name him Bud.
Grace and John look at each other and smile as Isaiah pets the dog. The lights go down.